All right. Okay, I just decided to record this because there are important information that I want to pass. So good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning, wherever you're watching this, you're welcome. And for those of us who are here in Nigeria, good evening, all of you. So you're welcome. So today is our crypto review date. We look into crypto reviews and then we check up things and then check things that is happening in the market. Now, as you can see, the market is really bouncing back up, but there's something that will happen on Tuesday and Wednesday that may change the market. Tuesday, but for now, it looks good, right? It looks like after we're on weekend, today, Saturday, Sunday is always a downtime in crypto. Everybody have known that. If you are in Crypto Trends Academy and you don't know that Saturday and Sunday is a downtime, that means it has been there for years. We've been looking at it and it has been happening. It has never flipped. So the flipping of the market to start bouncing back should be from Monday. But now, I don't know if it will bounce back because of what is about to happen. So I'm going to show you that, but the chart has not showed anything. It shows as if there will be a sideways movement, but there are sentiments that prove that something may go wrong. Monday, more especially Tuesday and Wednesday. Why? The reason is because the Fed is going to hold a meeting. Their meeting is going to be on July. So that's it. So if you're here today, you are going to hear this firsthand. They are holding meeting, July 26th and 27th. That's the meeting. And every time, and this meeting that they are going to hold now is very important because the inflation is going up and they want to do interest rate hike. 0.7275 have been suggested as what they will do. I'm going to show you. Now, that's the one we're looking at. If you look at the one that they did before in June 14, 15, you can see the statement and the press conference, everything. This where you come, you get the information of what the Federal are doing. The next one will be on September 2021. So we're checking that, and then on November and then on December. So anytime they are holding a meeting, something always happens. Business just come down, the stock, I'm going to look at it. Why am I saying this? Because if you hold Bitcoin, you need to be interested in what is about to happen on 26th. That's Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, these things are sentiments that will move it. And most of these sentiments happen because of what will happen in the stock market. Are you getting? It's not happening because of the fact that is supposed to, we don't need to. It's the institutional traders and investors that come into this market that makes the whole thing now look as if, we are together. We don't supposed to be together with them. We're supposed to do our business. But whatever things happen, the inflation is there. Now, crypto or let me say BTC, that's Bitcoin, was created to hedge against inflation. But now institutional traders and investors has come into it and they begin to do it as a financial instrument that is compared to the stock market. So with that, whenever these little things happen like this, it affects crypto. Now we begin to ask, why should it affect crypto in this form? It's not supposed to. But that's the reality. So that means we are in a dicey week. Now from now, tomorrow, okay, today is Sunday. That's this week now is very dicey. But now, am I telling you to go and sell your crypto or something? No, I'm not saying that. But I'm telling you it's going to be dicey. Do we still expect it to go down? Yes, we expect it because every time we are in a bear market. Crypto, Bitcoin, always have a retracement of almost 80%. So now let me tell you why some people are thinking we are going to 11,000. But yeah, we went to 15 or 16 or 17,000 and stuff. But anytime we have a bear market, Bitcoin correct almost 80%. So if we look at the 60-something thousand and then 80% of it, that's 11,000. So that one, some people has already believed that, okay, we're in the bear market, there will be a correction of 80% or 85%. So they now peg their market to 11,000. So whatever that is happening, they are not interested. Even Bitcoin go to 30,000, they are not interested. Their mindset is already set on that 80%, 85% correction on every bear market. But that's why we are happy, okay, we'll go there. But it doesn't look like it because of the kind of people that have come into the market. But at the same time, it's now moving in correlation with the stock market, which is not good. It will later break out of it, no doubt. So know that there's a meeting holding, you get it, on Wednesday, on Tuesday and Wednesday that may affect the market this week. Last time that it hold is that very day that the market went, that the following day it recovers, right? The day, you know, that sentiment, just like everybody is knowing there will be a first meeting on 26 and 27. So some people will just go and sell. It may decide to, so let me wait, put my money in USDT and wait to see what will happen. I don't care. I just want to put it there and wait to see what will happen because I don't want to be in a situation where I will have my money in the market. That's people who are afraid. You can dollar cost average any market. Are you getting? Don't run away from any market thinking that the market is going to fall. Never do that. Except you need money, you want to turn some of your money to cash. That's why I don't like spreading panic, because in the next few years, these things will become better. So it doesn't matter how much you have lost or how much you use in doing your business for now, you will recover everything back. So you don't need to be afraid of anything or begin to think, oh, this one, how do I do this? How do I do that? That's a different thing altogether. Don't you ever panic to do anything in the crypto space. Don't panic at all. It's not good for you. It's not good for your health. You get it? It's not good for your health at all. Never try it. Don't do it because it will not be good for you. Are you getting? So now, whatever I'm showing you right now, I am not showing you because I said, okay, go and do this, go and do that, go and sell your market. There will be something happening in the crypto space in the next few days. So you need to be very careful and all that. I am not an agent of bad news. I don't like that because I know crypto space have a lot. So whatever you are going to see today, I'm doing review, right? And that review does not mean you should panic. But the review is to show you that whenever things are happening, you know, okay, if you see crypto at Bitcoin at 11,000, you know, it's okay, it's because of the 80% correction. That's why people are thinking it will go to 11,000. Okay, if it comes there, you don't need to, okay, I need to buy. Maybe we've seen the bottom. But to me, it looks like if we have seen the bottom. But based on history, it's supposed to touch 11,000. So if you see it at 11,000, don't think that the market is about to collapse. Maybe everything that has to do with crypto. Some people will think that once this thing gets to this point, everything that has to do with crypto is going down. So I need to run away from crypto. No, you don't need to. It's normal. It has happened many times before and it recovers. So you are just only seeing it for the first time. We have seen it before over and over again, and we are not feeling bad at all. So you should not as well. Are you getting? So just get that at the back of your mind and know fully well that things will return back to normal. Is that understood? All right.
Yes,
so
sir.
Now, okay, good. Now let's go and let
yes,
me.
Sir.
Okay, then you're welcome. All right, let me play something for you about people are talking about this inflection and so many things like that. So I want to play something to you now. Okay, well, let me do it in a way so that the thing will show so that it will be able to play. Okay, sorry. I want to do something before I shared it. Okay, share the sound and everything. Okay, yeah, I want to click share the sound because if I play without that, it will not share the sound. All right.
And should the Fed still hike by 75 basis points again next week? Let's ask Ethan Harris. He's global head of economics research at Bank of America Securities. It's great to see you, Ethan. And the bond market, ironically, is now acting like inflation will prove transitory.
Yeah, I think the story is that it's going to take
very, very weak economy to cure the inflation problem. And so the Fed really has to move ahead and continue to hike rates. They're still well below neutral, and they need to get above neutral. So the data this week, it helps and push things in the right direction from a Fed perspective, but they still have a lot of work to do.
Isn't your call, the firm's call, that we're going to be in recession this year?
Yeah, I'm actually puzzled, to tell you the truth, why more people aren't forecasting recession. If you look at the consensus, people are expecting modest growth of 1% or so in the next 4 quarters, and we're looking for minus 1% or so in the next 4 quarters. The point I've been making is that we can't cure inflation in a painless manner. Some of this inflation will come down naturally as commodity prices stabilize and as supply chains improve. So that part of the inflation problem is fixable without a recession. The part that isn't fixable is the absolutely crazy red-hot labor market. The Fed has to see a major weakening of the labor market. Otherwise, we're going to get massive ongoing cost pressures with rising wages. There's no way the Fed can hit their 2% target for inflation in the next few years if they don't significantly cool off the labor market.
So most people think, well, if we're going into recession, why do they need to keep hiking?
Well, I think that it hasn't happened yet. I mean, the data are weak. They're very uneven, right? I mean, you're looking to the data this week was kind of uniformly weak. Remember, the housing sector is kind of the point of the spear on monetary policy. When you hike rates,
So now you can see they've already agreed that they were going to hike rates. The reason why they always hike rates, if you look at it now, since this is about 50 years, you look at it, this chart is not yet up to the 2021, but now when you look at it now, you see the green and the yellow one. The yellow is interest rate, and then the other one is inflation. Anytime there's inflation, they hike the rate to be above, the interest rate has to be above inflation. Every time they have to hike it. So now the inflation has gone up, and all they need to do is to hike it to make sure that the interest rate is high in order to make sure that they don't go to recession. Now, the way it's going, they are looking at the economy of the world going into recession. They need to hike it. But the more you hike it, the more you affect the business. The more you affect a lot of things. They are trying to cushion the effect of the inflation that is in the economy. Things are not looking good. Global, economically, globally, things are not looking good. Now, and the US looks like the economic center of the world. Whatever happens to them is like it gets to a global people. Then we may see a global financial crisis if things begins to get worse. And during global financial crisis in 2008, you can see here that the inflation rate was higher than the interest rate. Are you getting? That's the problem. Once you see that these things are not good, then there's a problem. That means something is about to happen. That's why they're saying, okay, there's a financial crisis, we are moving into recession, and because the interest rate is lower than the inflation rate. So now let's look at a step further, just like what I said. Now look at what they said now, look at here, from here. Let me read from here. Here was just talking about what has happened before in 1980, all this one, what they did. But look at what they're talking about that concerns us now and why it concerns crypto. So I'm going to read from here now. It said inflation surged to a fresh 4 decades high of 9.1% last month. And Fed officials are worried. Although several governors of the US Central Bank have talked down the prospect of a 1 percentage point rate hike, expressing their preference for a 0.75% point hike. That's the interest rate. We are looking at them hiking it at 0.75. But why the uncertainty is that some are talking about 1% hike. And if you go by 1% hike, that means it's going to be high. Why they are doing that is to make sure that they reach the inflation rate. But inflation rate is surging high. That means no matter how they hike this thing, there's a lot of pain that is going to happen in the economy. We are talking about the economy. He said such a move would raise the federal funds rate to a range between 2.25% and 2.5%, which would still be at least 6% point below the current headline inflation rate. Do you see that? It's still below. Interest rates are supposed to be high. But now what they should have done is to reduce the inflation and not to be hiking interest rate to reach the inflation. That is catastrophic in the economy. Are you getting? Remember what I'm saying now. Now, how does it concern us? We that are in crypto, so that I will not be talking about the economy, how it's affecting the economy and all that, and every other thing that we're talking about. Now, look at it from here. Okay, let me read from what JP Morgan said. He said, that's from here. Let me set it up so that you can read it. He said, we are close to an inflection emergency, as we've been any time in the past 40 years, said Michael Fall, the chief US economic at JP Morgan. He said, the only thing that's keeping it from being a full-blown, no-holds-barred emergency is that no longer term inflection expectations are still seem reasonably well anchored. Now, the dynamics, look at us in the crypto space. The dynamic is being closely watched. Let me read it up so you can understand where I'm reading. The dynamic is being closely watched in the Bitcoin market. That's the BTC market. Partly because the price performance of the largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization has recently been correlated with the US stock. Do you see what I said before? That's the problem. So faster interest rate hikes will make bonds more attractive to investors. Higher borrowing costs will eat into corporate earnings and slow the pace of investment, which could affect stock price. And once you affect stock price, it will affect crypto. So the Bitcoin price is down about 49% this year, currently around 23, something. And at the time, that was yesterday. At the time that they wrote today, it has come down to 22 something. You can see just because of they are just talking about this is going to happen, it reduced from 23,000 to 22 something. We don't know what will happen tomorrow, but although it's weekend, market's supposed to come down this weekend. So, but we're expecting what will happen tomorrow will determine that if people are still afraid of what the Feds will do. They're talking about 1%, they're talking about 0.75%. Now, you need to be a good economics and a good businessman to do crypto. Crypto is not for the faint-hearted. It's not just for those who don't understand the chart. It's not just only, these are sentiments. We have sentimental analysis, we have technical analysis, and then we have fundamental analysis. You need to know these are what makes up crypto. It's business, this is financial instrument. Right? So we look at all these things to say, okay, what are we going to do? What is going to happen? But no matter what happens, we have not gotten to the point of an 80% decrease when it comes to bear market. We're in the bear market, no doubt about that. But in the bear market, there are opportunities too that come, just like I showed my people who are in the private crypto, this thing and all that I will talk about. There are opportunities that are bound here. Money are being made. But some people but when you make money in the bear market, don't keep it. You take profit from the table. He who takes profit from the table never go broke. Not when you see the thing going up, okay, my money I've doubled my money, or I've gotten 50% of my profit. Okay, let me leave it, you go to 250%. I'm gonna take the profit. If you go up, no problem, you face another one. That's how to trade on the bear market, because anything can happen on the bear market. You can see your profit go down. And when it goes down and you don't take profit, then it's gone. So always remember that. Always. When I say always remember that. It's as good as that. Do you understand? So that's something you need to understand. Now, when you look at the crypto market now, just like I was trying to show you, look at the crypto market. What's the price now? We're looking at 22, this thing and all that. This is just it. But is this, even if you buy it now and you went to 11,000, it will come back to this. Then you buy Ethereum, which I don't see the time that Ethereum that went down, that I look at it at 1,000 and then even less, and all that, that was the best time to get Ethereum. We are just praying that something will happen, but Ethereum is getting stronger by the day. It's not something you even pray for. You can pray, you can't get it answered. So, but now we are praying that, okay, let inflection now play out. You know, the best part, it may not be now. Maybe like, okay, this year we have seen the bottom. Then next year again, it will start up again because we are still in the bear market, and then come down to a point. That's why I said when you miss a crypto, you move into another one, you still wait for it, it may come to you. So that's just the point, what I wanted to see in this review, so that you know. But now, is crypto, even if you go to that aspect where you see Bitcoin at 11,000, because I'm telling you, every bear market, you have almost 80%. If I show you the chart of bear market, where the price was 80% decrease, at times 85. And yet it will bounce back, cross it, and move up again. So it has not gotten to that point. So if you see someone talking about 11,000 Bitcoin, he's not saying it out of place. He's still in the offering. It can happen. Despite this thing may move to 30, because the bear market is not yet up. Until we are out of the bear market, anything can still happen. But is there money to be made? Yes. When you make it, take profit from the table, don't keep it there, or else. You know, that's the reason why you need to have something like cash flow that makes money for you to be able to. Hello, I'm sorry, my listing went off. That's Nigeria for you. My listing went off. Am I still recording or is off?
The recording is off, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think I'll resume the recording now. All right. Okay, now, then when you look at it now, if the price now went down to any point to that price, don't feel bad about it. But even in the midst of all these things that I'm telling you, look at it here. He said that crypto to reach 1 billion users in 2030, it may be more than that. It may be more than that, because by 2030, we are going to see about billions, 2 billions of people using crypto or more. But now let's look at it. So you know that because the people that are using crypto now are very small. So more people will continue using crypto as we continue to go forward. That's one thing you should understand. Now, they publish a report. They have something to show. I don't know what is happening. I don't know what is happening. Wow. I'm sorry about this. Sorry about this. Hello, I'm very sorry about what is happening. Am I still talking?
Yes, we are hearing you, sir. Welcome back.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, this is Nigeria. So now we're talking about, you know, when you look at this report, it said that over 1 billion people, but we're looking for more than that, but that's the report they're giving. Because by 2030, that's about 7 years from, oh, no, more than 8 years from now. This is. All right, I have to use my hotspot to come back. I think my hotspot is better. Okay, now sorry for that, please, sorry for that. And now we're looking at higher people coming into this crypto space. There'll be a lot crypto to reach up to 1 billion users in 2023. So why am I showing you this? Despite what I'm saying, despite what will happen, despite in any form that it goes, know that more people will come into crypto as we continue to go. This is a report they gave, but I'm seeing more billions of people like that coming into crypto because this is the new way of money. This is the new money. No matter how you feel. That's why I say what I'm showing you is just for you to see, okay, this is what will happen next week. This is how next week will look like. So this thing now, if they hike it more than 0.75%, that means it will affect the stock market, will affect anything, will affect crypto. Okay, if you affect crypto, no problem. I already know about it. I've seen it. Then if it goes sideways, that on Tuesday, Wednesday, that means people are okay. They are comfortable with whatever they say, because after the whole thing, they will come and do a conference. That will be like, when you come, a press conference of saying what the meetings are. If you look at the former one they have done before, so there's always a press conference, the statement that the person do, their goals, everything. So there will be a press. So if some people didn't read it in the news, they will come to their listing and get it. And then when they get it, they dissect it. In that fear will make them to go and start selling their stocks or so many other things and use it into another investment or something. And then someone else, crypto will go down, someone will start selling their crypto or whatever. But whatever happens, crypto is still gaining more adoption. If you run away from crypto today because of these little things that are happening, that's why I decided to bring it to you. And even as I didn't review, there's no way I can tell you, because that's what will happen next week. Our review is all about telling you, okay, there is going to be like, okay, this is what is going to be like. Are you getting? This is what review is all about, reviewing what will happen, what is happening in the market presently, what do we expect next week. So this is the biggest news for next week. So I must tell you. But now how you react to it depends on you. But I'm not telling you your reaction. If it's negative, that means you are not even here. And when it goes down too much and all that, even if it goes up, me personally, I want crypto to come down. Why? I have where I'm getting money. I'm getting cash flow. If Bitcoin will go to 10,000, I can buy one Bitcoin at 10,000. But if I use 10,000 to buy Bitcoin, I'll buy half, right? But I know that one Bitcoin can go to $500,000 per one. It can go to $1 million per one. It may not be now, but it's something I can keep for my children. And when it's their time, they will be able to say, okay, my father dropped one Bitcoin for me. And then that one Bitcoin has gone to something parabolic that they can't even imagine. They don't know what it was, but it was millions of dollars for them. And you get it? So that's something. And then maybe if you are the kind that want to just spend the money too, it will not take long. We'll still be here for the next 10 years. When it will happen, when this thing will go up to a certain point, it's all about you knowing that, okay, this thing is where to go. How can I accumulate some of this thing? This Ethereum, this Bitcoin. Maybe, okay, forget about Bitcoin for now. Ethereum, at least it's 1,000 plus. Cardano, Matic, all these ones that we know that they have come to stay. They have things that they are doing. They have things that are looking forward. We are looking forward to their future, and they are the best to accumulate. You begin to get it. Yes, you can get some, make money with it now, and then you go, but there's one you need to keep. So no matter what is happening, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency will be gaining more adoption. So don't be afraid. What will happen next? Not that I'm saying that next week, because of what they happen, anytime they hold meeting, you always affect crypto. We know that. So either you affect it positively or negatively, whichever way it happens. Don't bother. If you go down, better for you. Keep your USDT and use it to buy low. Paper Hands decided to sell. Then if you have crypto and it's not yet at a profit, why selling it? Keep it now. Why go sell at a loss? We are not agent of doom. I'm not agent of bad news, but at times it happens. That's why I'm telling you about facts. And not that I'm showing you bad news. Is this in the news and you need to be aware of it. So now it's time for us, with the little time we have, because those I'm going to have meeting to is already telling me, giving me a reminder. Okay, so I want to allow you to ask your questions and at the same time do. But now for those of you who don't know what we're doing right now, one of the things that we're doing, which I ask you to be part of, is NextGen. It's a, you know, I know we've been doing a whole lot of things now because this is crypto review, you know, in crypto review and things like that. And then an investment opportunities that we do and so many things like that. Yes. So those are the things that I want us to really look about and all that. So that's the things I'm doing right now. I'm sorry, I'm responding to calls, to chat and to other things, those who are chatting for the call that I have by 10. Yeah. So let me do that. I'm still on the call. I will be done. All right. All right. Okay, now, so let me concentrate. All right. So now what I want you to know is that NextGen is what we're doing right now. There are so many other things that I do that I don't tell people right now because of the fact that you may not have the mind to do that. But now NextGen is something that I've seen. They have the structure. They have what I am looking for. They have something that I feel, okay, this one, you know, will be there. It has what it takes to stay strong and stay fine. And I've been looking into their account. You know, they trade forex, and we have their forex account already on what they are trading, and they are really making profit. You can see the diagram here, and look at this is the forex account that they are using. And, you know, we are having access to that account to know what they're doing. You can see the diagram from here, how it's all, you know, from here now, go up, you can see the diagram of the profit they've been making. They have been consistent, their profit on a daily basis, and they teach people how to trade forex, trade crypto. I've even moved into their class. I've learned a lot from their, you know, the patterns and some other things they are doing because of the institutional trading, this thing and all that. It makes it awesome. You understand? Are you getting? So something that I've already seen, will be free. It's something that I've been doing, and I think it's far good for you to be. Sorry, please, I've been distracted. So many things that I'm writing and doing at the same time. So now that's why I just decided to make sure that we do this call today, because if I put it the way I am, it may be hard for us to do. And I know I've missed you people for a long time. So that's why I decided, okay, let's have this call. And no matter what, no matter how tight I am, we need to do it. And that's why I'm here now. So now I've been searching them and I've been looking at them, and I feel, wow, this is something that we will do. This is something that I feel that will be fine for us. And we'll be doing checking. Sincerely, I've not seen a system or a project as good as them when it comes to a third-party system like that, not a crypto project. We have crypto projects like Ultron that, you know, I like that project a lot. I've bought into it. I bought some of their coins, so many of their coins. Yes, I'm not pushing it truly like that, like pushing it up, but it's something that I do, and I love their project. I love what they're doing. I love the way their developers think, just like me buying into any cryptocurrency and all that. So the thing is really, really good. Ultron is very, very good. And their system, their project, their developers are very good. So now come to this one, because that one, you don't earn anything. You buy the coin, you keep it. So once the coin go appreciate, once they started their swapping and all that, their bridge is very good. They're adding things into their bridge. You can bridge so many things. They are almost 10 now. Coins, their systems are networks that they are put on their bridge right now. They are working seriously. So once the swap starts, the coin will start appreciating. So we're just buying at this point, and I believe this swap will be up as soon as possible. But that one is for those who understand crypto. So for those who want to earn residual income, you want to be earning money every time, is good. And the best part is the one that you buy a 5,000 euro package and you become a founder of the company. You know, that's another, it will end 31st of this. I just look at the system. I bought the 5,000 euro pack straight because I like what I'm seeing. The company structure, the people behind it, the system, what they have done before, even before now. The people that have been there before, I talk to them. They are from somewhere. People have stories, so that's where they are coming from. So with what they have done before and now, and all, I say, wow, these are people that you need to do something with. These are real people, real company, restructure and all that. This is something I have to do. That's the reason why I decided to do it. So now, but I'm just saying it here because we are in the crypto, an investment platform where we talk about review the market, and then we talk about investment platform where we can put in money to do this thing. That's why I talk about it. So if you don't know much about it, all you have to do is to ask me, and then I will explain, because time will fail me to come and start explaining more about it. But it's something that I know I can put my name to. I think I can put my name to on that one and look at it and say, okay, this is it. That's one thing I'm really doing. Yes, I've been taking my time because the company really have a lot of things they want me to do. We are doing our pre-launch here in Lagos on the 6th, which I'm the one handling it. We are doing the launch in Nigeria on the 1st of October. The CEO is coming, the MD is coming, all of them is coming 1st of October. I'm the one handling it. I've already paid for the hall that we are going to use, Landmark Event Center in Victoria Land. So I'm engaging the event planners and other things that I'm doing, trying to make sure that, you know, I bring them to Nigeria for them to explain. So many things that we'll be doing together in order to prove to them that we are well ready for this. Yeah, because I've seen something different with them. That's why we're doing that. So on the 6th of August, we are having an event here in Lagos where we can sit down and explain more. And then we have a plan they are giving to us for you to travel to their office in UK, which I discussed with them of recent, and they accept that we are going to do that plan. So for those in Nigeria, you can just do something and then you get the visa and all that to go to their office in UK. Let's see the office, relax with them for some time. For those of us who are in UK already, when we come there, we'll see for the first time, and then we can still shake hands and be close to each other. So we'll be coming to UK latest November or December, but the qualification will start honestly by Monday or Tuesday. We'll come up with a plan of it. So we found something. This is real. This is something that we are going to take long, and that 5,000 euro will give you making money every September. You make 10% of whatever is their profit they share to all their founders and all that. It's just like you buying a share of a blue chip company. That's the way I say it. When a company is coming up, you see they have real estate, they have NFTs, metaverse, they are doing NFT games. I've stuck with their developers in Dubai. They are very active in what they are doing. Now they have moved to Polygon network. They were in Binance Smart Chain, but they have moved it to Polygon network now. So their coin is the Amgen coin. They have so many things that are coming up. And all that. If you go to CoinMarketCap, you can see the MGM coin. My time is already running out, and I still want you to ask questions. So let's go to CoinMarketCap and let me show you their coin, which is Amgen coin. For those of you who don't know, Amgen, this is their coin there. So this is the coin. So it's 0.56. It started with 0.20. They are now moving it from BNB to BNB. They are now moving it. They are moving it to Polygon. So very soon they are transferring everything to Polygon and all that. So it will not be here anymore. So there's so many things. You can check the website of this. They are into real estate. They have the NFTs and so many other things that are going. They are going to be talking about, and everything is just something that is going to take us to, you know, the best place and what they are doing. And I'm checking up to make sure that things get, maybe there's something, what happened here? Okay, so now let me just go up, 53, wow. All right, so now maybe I will stop here. I will talk on that later.
Happy Friday and welcome again to another exciting episode of Crypto Espresso, your teeny tiny daily shot of caffeinated crypto headlines.
I'll talk on that later. Are you getting? So I just want us to just know about it. They have the coin and so many things that we're working on that. So that's the reason why I'm doing, and I decided to talk to you about it. So with the few minutes that I have, you have any question, you can ask me any question now. Let me stop this recording right now so you can ask your questions. Any question, please? I have a few minutes to leave.